Hi everyone, Carmen Broxma here with Choose Joy with Carmen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Arvada, Colorado, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing my thoughts and process for Craft Roulette episode number 129. So first let me show you the products that I used. So I decided that I wanted to use this, I don't know what this is called, Cute Halloween 6x6 designer series paper, and it's retired, but that's why I love these Call Me Crafty Owls and Craft Roulette, so that I can use products that are retired without any guilt about, you know, sharing them when they're not available for others to purchase. But here is this fun paper, and it just has some really fun designs in here, and I just love it. I think it is a lot of fun and a lot of colors. And let's see, the back sides are mostly black and white and grays and stuff, but so I didn't want to use a whole lot of that side, because with one of the parameters this week of being any colors, I wanted to focus on colors. And one thing that I love about Halloween is the colors that come with it. I think that is probably the main reason why I love Halloween, because the colors just speak to my heart. So that's the paper that I'm using today. And then I had um, found a card on Pinterest that I don't think she used this stamp set, and I will try to put that Pinterest picture here so that you can see it, probably at the end of the video. But she was using an owl in hers. I don't think it was this one. So I thought, oh, I have that cute Have a Hoot Owl set. And it has some great things in here for Halloween. So I am using this stamp set, which is also retired, along with the dies that came with it. And I think what I love about dies like this, the complement the stamp set, is sometimes they have other things in here that aren't, that there's no stamp set for it, but it still makes it fun because you can add those other elements. And I'm also using another die set from the new catalog, and let's see if I can find that. And I only used the I don't have the stamp set, but I have the dies that go with it, and it's called Scary Silhouette Dies. And in this dies had some bats, so I went ahead and used that for my card as well. Okay, so let's get to looking at the card and the parameters and where I went with it. So the parameters were any colors. Well, that was the colors part, any colors. So like I said, I picked the Halloween paper because there's always lots of colors. And then it had to have, as a random, 4 squares. So I went with the, I punched these out with with a punch that I had, and made some 1-inch squares here of different designs from that pattern paper, and put that on here. And then the element had to have critters. Well, this has lots of critters. It has bats, and it has ghosts, and it has spiders and owls. And so I thought, well, that'll meet the parameters of critters. And then the project had to be outside inside, which is not usually a problem for me because I always like to decorate the inside of my card, and that's kind of how I took that parameter. But I decided to try a little window this time, and this was quite the little challenge for me to get, but I created this little window allowing my card base to kind of frame it out. And then I did some sponging around there to give it that little extra look. And then so when you open it up, there is the inside. So that to me is gonna meet the parameter for outside inside. And I did some coloring with blends and with markers. I added some embellishment, like rhinestones. I did black ones for his eyes. I did a dark and a light purple for the boo. I added a black rhinestone to the middle of the cobweb here. So I just added that, and then I just, added some other elements like the bats that are die cut, and he is popped up on there, and so is this little spider. I just think he's so cute, and just loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. So that was my thought on episode 129 of what I was thinking. And inside outside, I thought that was a lot of fun. Plus then you can just see that little guy peeking through that window. Just love it. So there you go. There is my card for Craft Roulette episode 129. Hope you liked it. If you did, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. And if you're new to my channel and you want to see more of my cards, then you can subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be notified when I upload new videos, then hit that bell for to notify you when I upload new videos. And I will post at the end of this video also the link to that Craft Roulette episode 129, so you can go watch that if you want to see what they did. It was Mary Gunn and Kendra Morgan was the ones who did this episode. And let's see, I will put that at the end, that link to that video, and then more information about how you can get involved yourself with Craft Roulette, because it's a lot of fun. And it was quite the challenge for me this week because I pulled a muscle last week, so I've been in a lot of pain, and I managed to get my Mojoy Monday video up. And now I'm working. I thought, oh, I got to work on Craft Roulette. And that is another reason why I love being a patron, because I have until Thursday to submit my card. And today is Thursday, and I was just barely working on this. So I'm really cutting it down to the wire. But with being a patron, I can do that late submission, and I love that because sometimes the weeks just don't go in your favor. And this was one of those weeks. And now I'm dealing with another issue that I won't share here because it'd be too much information. But I am just going to trust that all things will get better as we move on. While I was creating this, I was also watching like a conference for, I think it was like learning about God's will and how to hear his will for your life. And it's called Call to Act Conference. So I've been listening to the speakers as I've been trying to get through my pain with my various issues, and also trying to keep caught up with what I normally do each week for my YouTube channel. Okay, well, thank you so much, and we will see you again next week when we see what episode number 130 in Craft Roulette has to offer us and what those parameters will be. Have a crafty week, everyone. Bye-bye.